I'm your math teacher Jeevita. In today's video, we'll be learning about lesson number 3, simplification of numbers. So simplification of number is very simple because you already know all the operations, that is plus, into, division, subtraction, all these things you already are familiar with. So we are going to do simple calculations using these operations. But you are not going to do separately like how you did it in your previous classes. Like if you have to subtract, you do only subtraction. If they'll give you two numbers and ask you to subtract, you would have done it. Similarly, if they'll give you two numbers and ask you to multiply, you will do it. But in today's lesson, all will be set in one line. Okay, that is called equation. The numbers along with the signs, operations or arithmetical symbols together is called equation, and solving this equation is called simplification. Today let us see how we'll solve these equations. So you can see different symbols here, arithmetical symbols. Arithmetical symbols are nothing but less, minus, into and division symbol. You can see all that in one line. How to start from? Do we do first addition because I have addition sign here? No. We have a particular rule to be followed. The rule to follow is called BODMAS. This is the rule. What do you mean by BODMAS? Here if you see, I have written something for each letter here. B means bracket. Means we have to always start doing sums from bracket. If you can see here, I have brackets. So first I should take the two numbers inside the bracket and then first write the answer for that. Next, after that we'll go for off, multiplication. This you will understand as I solve the problem. Next, after off, we go for division. Next is multiplication, addition and subtraction. So to understand these rules, let us try the sum first. So first I should start from brackets. I am going to take the two numbers inside the bracket here. These two numbers. What is the answer for that? The question is 4 into 8. What is 4 8s are? 4 8s is 32. This is the answer. So I have to write the answer inside the bracket now. 32. What about the rest of the numbers? I should write it as it is down. Like 3 plus 4. I have simplified it. Next I have division, 6 minus 2. I finished the bracket. Next is off. I said off means multiplication. Means the number inside the bracket and the number next to that. This both will be multiplied. This is the meaning of off. Here you can see the symbol X, that is multiplication symbol. So you multiply. If you don't have that symbol and you have a number inside the bracket and outside it, this is also called multiplication, and for this we say off. Okay, that is why O means multiplication. Even here we do multiply. So what we should do now? Take 32 and 4 and we should multiply. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. This is the answer. So I get 1, 2, 8. So I got the answer for this. So I finished the second step. In the next step, I should write all the numbers as it is, whichever is remaining, without simplification. Now, what is the next symbol I should see? Next symbol is, do I have division in that? Yes, so I should take D, division. You can see division in this. So I have to first divide the number. So let us divide that. 128 divided by 6. 6 2s are 12. Subtract it. Bring down the next number. It's 8. 6 1s are 6. Subtract. Remainder 2. What I've already learned about decimals. Right? So, how you solve when you get a remainder? When you get a remainder like this, you keep a decimal point here, add a 0. So, it becomes 20. So, if 6 1s are closer to 20 is 6 3s are 18. Again, I get remainder 2. So, when I go on adding 0 and simplifying, my number continues. It doesn't stop. So, such type of division is called recursive. So, in such type where we cannot have an end, we will just take only 2 decimal numbers and stop it. So, what is the answer now I got? 21.33. Now, I finished division. Let me write other numbers which are left over here. Now, next what I should see? I have multiplication. Actually, no. So, next I go for addition. So, I have addition here. That is 3 plus the number here. So, how to do addition with decimals? 21.33 plus the number 3. And I don't have anything in decimal place. So, 0. And now add it. 0 plus 3. 0 plus 3, decimal point, 1 plus 3, 4, 2 plus 0 is 2. I got the answer for addition, 24.33. Now what is the next number left here? That is only subtraction. So now I have to solve the last 2 numbers, that is I have to subtract. 24.33 minus 2. Because I have decimal number, let me keep a decimal and add zeros in decimal place. Now subtract the numbers. 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. Decimal point. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. So finally, what is my answer I got? After doing all the simplification, my final answer is 22.33. This is called simplification of numbers. So in this, important things to be followed are the rules. BODMAS. BODMAS, B bracket, O into, D division, M multiplication, A addition, S subtraction. And then you have to take one at a time, take the answer, write it in the next step. All the other numbers should be written as it is. So this is important to be followed along with this symbol. Each step you have to draw the symbol. And final, after finding the answer, you have to highlight your answer. Now we are going for exercise sums, and I want everyone to take any rough book or something and just practice with me. Just do it along with me so that you understand. In classwork, don't write anything till I send you the notes in ULO. So now all of you will take your textbook and any rough book along with your pencils, and I want you to start the sums with me. So let's go for exercise 3.1. And so I'll take sums like, which is difficult, D sum, 88 divided by 11 into 5 plus 6. So which is the first 2 numbers I should take? I should take division first, because in this my division is the first symbol I should solve. So what is 88 divided by 11? 11 8s are 88. So 8 is the answer. Next I write all the numbers as it is. Now next symbol is multiplication I should solve. And then come for the next step. What is 8 5s are? 8 5s are is 40. 40. And my next leftover is plus 6. Now solve this addition. 40 plus 6 is 46. So this is my final answer. Now we finish the D1. I'll show you the next is E and F for you. Next I'll go for E1. "44 divided by 4 subtracted by 10. So in this 2, which is the first one I should take is division. So when I divide this, I get answer 11 minus 10. Now what is the answer for 11 minus 10? It is 1. That was very simple. Now let's go for the F1. 100 minus 40 divided by 10. So first one I should take is division. So what is 40 divided by 10? Answer is 4. Now I should write the remaining number here. 100 minus 4 now. What is 100 minus 4? Answer is 96. So highlight your answer. So I have solved 3 sums and I have given 5 sums in your classwork, and which I have not given will be the practice sums for you to practice. Now let's go for the second me. Exercise 3.1 second me. In this you can see decimal numbers, fractions and so many. So let me teach you 1 in decimal, 2 in fractions. So I take F, which is a decimal number, 18.2 minus 3.1 plus 1 into 4.2. So in all the symbol, I should start from multiplication. Now what is 1 into 4.2? Anything multiplied by 1 gives you same number. So I got answer 4.2 for this. Now write the other numbers as it is. The next operation I should take is addition. So what is the answer for this? 3.1 plus 4.2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. The answer is 7.3. So I write 7.3. And write the next leftover number. So now finally I should do subtraction. So let us do subtraction. 18.2 minus 7.3. I should carry over. So 2 becomes 12. 7. So 12 minus 3 is 9. 7 minus 7 is 0. There's a decimal here. 1 minus 0 is 1. So finally I got my answer as 10.9. Highlight your answer. So we finished doing the decimal numbers. Now let's go for G sum. We have a fraction there. So how to solve it for a fraction? G 3 1 by 3 divided by 1 2 by 3 multiplied with 1 by 2. You can see a mixed fraction here. First convert it to improper fraction. How to do that? Multiply this number, add it with the numerator. 3 3s are 9 plus 1, 10. 10 by 3 divided by same thing. 3 1s are 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 by 3 into 1 by 2. Now let us solve it. First I'll take division. How will you divide the fractions? So for fractions division, you have to just reciprocal the number and multiply. When I am reciprocal it, I can cancel 3 and 3 because one is numerator, the other is denominator. 1s are 2s are 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. So what is the number I can see in this? After cancelling, I have number like this, 2 by 1 into 1 by 1. So when I multiply this numbers, I get 2 by 1 as my answer. Now what is the leftover number here? 1 by 2. So I finished this division. I got the answer here. Now solve this. So multiplication and opposite numbers are same. I'll cancel it. When I cancel the numbers, I get 1 everywhere. So 1 1s are 1, 1 1s are 1. Finally I get answer 1 by 1. 1 by 1 can be written as simply 1. So the answer is 1. So I hope you understood. I'll do one more sum in fractions, that is H. H. 7 by 8 divided by 5 by 4 plus 3 by 5 into 1 by 4 minus 3 by 10. First I should take division. Solve it here. 7 by 8 into reciprocal of 5 by 4 is 4 by 5. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Now multiply the number. 7 1s are 7. 5 2s are 10. This is the answer I got after solving this. So it is 7 by 10 plus 3 by 5 into 1 by 4 minus 3 by 10. Now which operation should I take next? It is multiplication. So when you multiply, what is the answer you get? Nothing to cancel here. So directly multiply, you get 3 1s are 3, 5 4s are 20. The other numbers, let me write it. So next operation for solving is addition. And for addition, you should have denominators same. So if it is not same, I should take LCM. So in LCM, I can simply say it is 20 because if I multiply 10 with 2, I get 20. So let me do that here in this step. So I get 14 by 20 plus 3 by 20. And the other number I am writing down. So what is the answer for this now? 14 plus 3, 20 will be written as it is. 14 by plus 3 will be 17 minus 3 by 10. Again, subtraction should also have a same denominator. So when you get the same denominator here, just multiply with 2. So you get 17 by 20 minus 6 by 20. So when I subtract, what is the answer I get? 20 as it is, 7 minus 6 is 11. So this is my final answer. So I have solved the sums which I think you will feel difficult, and rest sums are very simple. So you can try it by yourself. So we have finished exercise 3.1. Now let us go for exercise 3.2. So exercise 3.2, I have taken D sum. Here you can see brackets, and you have different types of brackets here. In brackets you have mainly common bracket, flower bracket and square bracket. So this also has one order. Always you should start with common bracket. Next you should do flower bracket. Next you should do the square bracket. So now let us solve this sum using this brackets. So first is common bracket. So 8 minus 7 is 1. And let me keep the answer inside and write all the other as it is. Now next is flower bracket. I have 4 plus 1. I can take this away because I don't have any number to multiply. So what is the answer you get? 4 plus 1 is 5. 5. Now let me write the other number as it is. So I finished common bracket, I finished flower bracket. Now I should solve square bracket. So what is 65 divided by 5 you get? You get it as 13. You can solve it and see the answer is 13. And you can see there is a bracket and no symbol here. Now what should I do? That is why you use this off. That means this number should be multiplied with 2. After solving the bracket, if you don't have any symbol to simplify, you should use multiplication symbol. So what is 13 into 2 now? 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2. This is my final answer. So children, in the classwork I have given you 3 sums and I am sure you are understanding this, I hope, and I want you to solve the other sums. Try it out so that you get any doubts I can clarify in the interactive session. Now let us go for the second main. Before going for second main, it is the same main as we did in the previous exercise. So I will be solving only 2 or 3 sums for you. So in the second main, so I think let me solve one more sum in first main, because second main I know you already have done it. So I will solve one more sum in the first main. And you have point here. So you can see 2 brackets here. The first bracket will be common bracket. So 3.1 minus 0.1. 3.1 minus 0.1. The answer is 0.3. So 3.0 is nothing but 3. Excuse me. So I finished solving this common bracket. Now what is the next thing I should solve? Is flower bracket. In flower bracket you can see there is 0.08. That means you have to add a 0 in front. 0.08. So how you will solve that? And minus with 3. So 3 is greater. Let me write it with top. And then write the next number down. Now subtract it. So you have to borrow. This will be after borrowing, the numbers changes to this number above. 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 0 is 9. 2 minus 0 is 2. So the answer is 2.92. 2.92. So next I finish the flower brackets. The last one I have is to multiply these two numbers. So how to multiply the decimal numbers, children? We have learnt it already. So let us multiply. 292 into 35. 5 2s are 10. 5 9s are 45 plus 1 46. 5 2s are 10 plus 4 14. Plus 3 2s are 6. 3 9s are 27. 3 2s are 6. Plus 2 8. 0 12. I get 11 12 again. 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 1 10. Children, addition you all know it, so I am not going in detail. I am doing it little faster. So I got the answer, and where should I keep my decimal point? After 1, 2 and 3 numbers. 1, 2 and 3 numbers. So I should keep my decimal here. So what will be my final answer? 10.220. This is how you solve a decimal number. So I hope you have understood how to solve the equation with the brackets and without the brackets too. Now next, simplify the following. It's just the main as we did in the previous exercise. So I'll show you one sum in that, and other sums you can try it by yourself and show me your answers. I'm going to take F sum. 7 minus 5 plus 14 divided by 2 plus 6. So first one, division. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Write the other numbers. So I can see 2 times plus here. So I can start with any addition. I'll add first 5 and 7. Answer is 12. Next I'll add 12 and 6. Answer is 18. Now I have to subtract this 2. So what is the answer you get when you subtract it? So 18 is greater. So let us write it like 18 minus 7. What is the answer? You get is 11. This is the final answer. Children, I have solved only few of the sums. I want you to try the second main, because in the last exercise both the mains we have solved the same type. And by this we complete this chapter, and I'll be sending you notes tomorrow. Till then, please don't do anything in your classwork. Any doubts, please ask me in the interactive session, children. Thank you. Bye-bye.